Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and do celebrity legal news. Also, join me for my pop culture chats. If you'd like to support the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. My Venmo and Cash App is below. Thank you so much, and let's get started. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. All right, people, we're going to get into this story. We're going to get into this story about Rob Reiner. As you know, that Rob Reiner, uh, him and his wife, it was reported on Sunday that he was found deceased. Uh, the story was developing as it was going along. And so we have an update on what's actually going on. I'm going to be reading some news articles. I have TMZ, but I also have CNN. Uh, and so what we'll go over these articles. Now, according to CNN, legendary Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Singer Reiner have died. The Los Angeles Police Department detectives arrived at the Reiner's home on Sunday and are investigating an apparent homicide. Police records show that Nick Reiner, who is the Reiner's son, is in custody. The records do not specify what charges that he faced. Reiner's prolific work included directing When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, A Few Good Men, and his breakout role was with Archie Bunker's son in law, aka Meathead, on All in the Family. So let me play this video. Let me share my screen.
Layers of chocolate and peppermint delight. Ghirardelli.
Let me let this ad play, and then we'll definitely play the report.
Reiner has died. He was best known for his breakout role as Archie Bunker's son-in-law. You could see there in All in the Family. Reiner's family confirmed to CNN that Reiner and his wife, Michelle Singer Reiner, were both found dead. Detectives are investigating an apparent homicide at their home after finding two bodies there. The LAPD have not officially released the identities of the victims.
We have not identified a suspect at this time. We're going to try and speak to every family member that we can to get to the facts of this investigation.
Reiner's career in Hollywood stretched decades. He was a prolific director with titles including This Is Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and A Few Good Men. CNN entertainment reporter Lisa Respers France joins me now. Lisa, it's fair to say this is an absolute shock nationally, but as well as for the Hollywood community. Can you talk about what you've been hearing overnight?
Yeah, what we've been hearing is people are devastated, as you said, shocked, cannot believe it. The word that I think is most going to be used when it comes to Rob Reiner is range. He had such an incredible range. He worked with so many people. Christopher Guest and his wife, Jamie Lee Curtis. Christopher Guest, of course, was in This Is Spinal Tap. They released a statement expressing their condolences and their shock. People are just mourning him greatly because he was so beloved, so well known. One of my friends said he's got to be the most popular Nepo baby ever because he went above and beyond what people expected of him. He continued to act, by the way. You know, he was just in season 4 of The Bear. He's in the sequel to Spinal Tap 2, which just came out. But he really, really loved making movies, and just looking at that list of films, just banger after banger after banger. Just people loved what he produced, and they all.
All right, so we won't go on through that whole video, but you hear what people have to say. about him and how the shock has of his demise has hit the Hollywood scene. So I want to share a couple of things, and I'm going to share the headlines more so than anything. So here is the headline. Let's see, this is not the right one. Here's the headline that Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle was found deceased at their LA home. They say the wounds are consistent with a knife. They have celebrities reacting to the untimely death with different entities, with Barack Obama, Stephen King, Ben Stiller, and all reacting to the death of Rob Reiner. Stephen King with the tweet, I'm horrified and saddened by the death of Rob and Michelle, wonderful friend, political ally, and brilliant filmmaker, including two of mine. Rest in peace, Rob. You always stood by me. We've got Barack Obama. Michelle and I are heartbroken by the tragic passing of Rob Reiner and his beloved wife, Michelle. Rob's achievement in film and television gave us some of the most cherished stories on screen, but beneath all of the stories he produced was a deep belief in goodness of people and a lifelong commitment to putting that belief into action. Together, he and his wife lived lives defined by purpose. They will be remembered for the values they championed and the countless people they inspired. Ben Stiller called it a huge loss. Kathy Bates, I loved Rob. He was brilliant, kind man who made films of every genre and challenged himself to be an artist. Jerry O'Connell and Stand By Me says, we love you, Rob, sincerely. The Princess Bride, Carrie Eels wrote, simply no words. As we reported, the couple was found by one of their daughters Sunday with their throats slit inside their Los Angeles home. Rob Reiner was 78. Michelle was 68. We also have Donald Trump weighing in. President Donald Trump weighing in. According to TMZ, Donald Trump spits on Rob Reiner's grave. He died because of incurable TDS. What is incurable TDS? Well, according to a tweet that Donald Trump put on Truth Social today, a very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness, and with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before. May Rob and Michelle rest in peace. Awful. I'm just going to say awful. How do you center yourself in someone's death? Excuse me. How do you do this? But it happens. And again, they report, according to TMZ, this is how they were found. And lastly, according to TMZ and according to CNN, Rob Reiner and wife Michelle's son Nick arrested in connection with the parents' unaliving. All right, people. We do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, I'm just reporting that Rob Reiner, who was an actor, a writer, and director, who was 78 years old, and his wife Michelle, who was 68 years old, was found unalived in their home by their daughter, and their son has been arrested for the possible unaliving. And let me make sure I share the screen because I don't know. Yes, let's see. No, let me get here. There is the son that they're saying that was arrested. Here's the son that they said that was arrested. This young man right here. All right, people, we do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Y'all, please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos. And as always, people, bye bye.